Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I am so excited because one of the brands I have been most surprised, impressed, and fallen in love with in the last 12 months, I just got a shipment from them today. It's M Cosmetics. All right, if you're curious, I will link my M Cosmetics playlist for you here. I think I have 3 other videos where I'm trying products for the first time. I feel like I'm a little bit late to the M Cosmetics like party. Okay, I'm gonna get started and then we'll talk more about it. But I had been holding off on trying their eyeshadow. This is their Divine Skies eyeshadow palette. They have 2 shades of this. They have Faded Clementine, which is much more of an orange, warm orange, and this one is Magic Hour. I have the accompanying Magic Hour blush, which I love, love, love so much. I'm excited to put this on the eyes today. I'm just gonna start with this matte neutrally brown. I wanna get this built up here in the crease. I do have a little bit of concealer and powder over my eyelids, just kind of to prime the eyes to get it ready. So I know M Cosmetics has been around for a while, and I have been always a big fan of Michelle Phan and her entrepreneurship, her ideas, her creative take on life in general. But when she relaunched M just on her own, because the first time it came out, there was some things that, although the idea was interesting, I don't think execution was what she had hoped for. But when she got all of her money and investors together and said, this is how I want to do it without a larger corporation being involved, I was so impressed. But I remember at the time, I think she launched, if I'm right, with eyeliners. And I had just gotten to the point where my eyes had begun to water like a lot, and I had quit wearing eyeliner in general. And I thought, why am I going to spend money on a product I don't think I'm going to be able to use? And it's, you know, a $20 plus eyeliner. It's $20, $21 for the liner. So I skipped that. I think after that, the next release was a liquid lipstick. And I was like, again, a product that I don't like. And I should have just taken the leap of faith and tried it, because I love both of those products. One of my favorite aspects of M Cosmetics is their extremely deliberate release process. They'll go months without releasing stuff. And I don't feel like I'm on that same, you know, like hamster wheel, ColourPop, MAC, and other brands are just churning out because we can. And I love the thoughtful and careful, deliberate release that M Cosmetics has done. And I feel like their goal is to release everyday essentials. And I definitely feel like the more and more of their products I have, that's how I see them. I feel like the quality is worth it. It's more expensive than drugstore. It's up there with some, you know, mid-priced high-end brands. And then some of their products, I'm like, whoa, that's kind of a lot. But once I've tried it, I see why it's worth it. I think I want to use this kind of pale peach shade here. I don't know that I'm going to use all of these today, but just to warm up the crease a little bit, I'm going to use a clean, totally clean brush just for blending, and blend it up as carefully as I can to just beneath my eyebrow, because I don't actually want to put any color there. I just want to blend it out softly. So I really have been appreciating the deliberate process for M Cosmetics releasing products in their collection. And I think there's a very small handful of products I don't have. Of course, I don't have every shade that they make in blush or lip products, but I don't have any of their clear products like their clear gloss. I don't have their Cuddled Face Balm that was a new release, or the lip cushions clear. And the other thing that I don't have are their brow products, because the shade I would need have perpetually been out of stock. I was so frustrated. So with the purchase that I recently made, this came in it, I said, okay, I want to try all the rest of the types of products they make in shades I will use. I was super excited to get today's order. This is actually looking really pretty. I'm going to take this slightly smaller brush. I'm going to go back into that brown shade and just, oh, I should have knocked it off, and just run it underneath the eye. I am going to do some smudging here because this is a little bit more color than I intended to place there. These are easy to blend, and I feel like the pigmentation is there if you want it. I am going for a much softer look today. I do know I'm going to be spending the whole day in a mask. So I have my face powdered. I am using also their Daydream Cushion Foundation today, but I like it best when I don't have it powdered, but I knew I was going to be in a mask. I'm like, let me just give myself as much longevity as I can possibly get. I feel like M Cosmetics walks a really interesting line where they have formulations that you can't find in a lot of other places. I feel like there's a lot of very wearable colors, and I love how they have thought about making shades and even collections that will suit a wide range of skin tones. That to me is so important. Just got a call from my mom. All right, so back to the eyeshadow. So I have two of these shades on. I have both the peach and that light brown, very nicely blended. I like how these blend. Of course, I'm also using Sonia G brushes, so it's kind of like little magic wands. I think I'm gonna take this kind of more rosy gold shade and put that on the lid. And I wanna know what it applies like with a brush. Oh, very nice. I love how small this is. I have not made it a secret that I am totally in love with smaller palettes, and I love how easy to hold this is. I mean, it's so tiny. It's smaller than their blush compact because it's thinner. I love this so much, and I like the formula too. This is very nice. I'm sure that if I were to put my finger in it and get a little bit more sparkle out of it. Oh, that's lovely. I'm going to take this lightest champagne shade and I'm going to use that kind of in my inner corner and maybe a little bit like opening up the bottom lash line just a little bit. I don't want a ton of sparkle today. Maybe I do, I don't know. I love me some shimmery eyeshadows. These ones are really quite lovely. My left eye has been watering, so who knows what this eye situation is going to look like in a little bit here, but we'll do our best. I'm going to throw on just a little bit more down here and get my eyes lined. And then we'll throw on their new mascara. I have their Pick Me Up Volume and Length Mascara. This is a tubing formula that's not supposed to smudge. It does have a rubber bristle wand to it. I'm curious to see if I can get this on without getting it, or I don't need it, because that is one of my major flaws with shorter bristles that happen to be this more rubber bristle style. This is where I admit to having the shortest, stubbiest, straightest downward pointing lashes ever. I don't have like luxurious lashes. My girls do, thanks to my husband. I'm slightly envious, but that's okay. I think what I want to do next is normally I would do blush next. What I want to do though is put my lip on first and then see how much blush we need. So one of the things I was able to pick up was one of their lip liners. It came in a kit, and this was their Kitten kit, and it is their lip liner, and then they have a matching Infinite Lip Cloud, which is their liquid lipstick, and their True Gloss. I have been dying to try as many of their products as they have available every time I make an order, so I spent more than I normally would, but I was like, I want to try it all. I like the way this feels. I don't feel like this is tugging at all. It's very glidey. The older I get, the more definition I lose in my lips because I'm losing volume in my lips. So a lip liner used to be one of those like optional things. If I wanted to make sure a bold color didn't budge, or if I wanted to put a layer of it down first for added longevity, kind of like priming my lips. Now I feel like if I really want my lipstick to look good, I need to wear this. I did get another one of their Infinite Lip Clouds. It came in this kit. This is Rose Nude. I love a good pinky nude, and this was exactly what this seemed like, and I fell in love with their formula when I got a holiday kit that had their, was it Red Divine shade in it? The most beautiful red lipstick. Oh. Oh, this is beautiful. These have a delicious chocolate smell to them. One of the things that I struggle with velvet doe foot applicators is if the velvet's really long on the doe foot and the product is getting applied to my lips, sometimes the velvet will splay out and it will, with remnants of color, get outside of my lip line where I don't want it. I really like that the velvet on these guys is super short, enough to make application comfortable and easy because the velvet grips the product, but not so long that I end up with color outside where I want it. And as somebody who's losing volume in their lips, placement is so important. I don't think I'm going to use it today. I will swatch it for you. This is the Ash Rose True Gloss. This is a slightly cooler, kind of pinky, almost gray to it, a little bit of a lavender look. I'm sure it's just the frosted glass. I like that the applicators for these guys are slightly different. They're more teardrop shaped, and they really apply beautifully. I don't notice a scent with these. It smells more like a lip product, but not like a scent. I like that the other ones have a scent, and the difference is here you have more of a scoop taken out of the doe foot applicator. They both are really super easy to use. So if you're curious, this is the lip liner in Kitten. This is the Rose Nude Infinite Lip Cloud, and this is the Ash Rose True Gloss. I am so missing a blush, but it's time to put this beauty on. This is their new Heaven's Glow blush, but in the shade Venetian Rose. Oh, I'm so excited about this. If you're curious, this is the new one in Venetian Rose, and this is the one in Magic Hour. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of it here, tap off the excess. I do have one of their serum blushes in the bright cherry shade. I think it's Cherry Splash. I really like that on light makeup days where it's like concealer, brows, a lip product, and that. I really love how this really brings everything together. I'm hoping they come out with a Venetian Rose eyeshadow palette. That would be super exciting to me. I feel like this is a really great look. Let's do some swatches. I feel like the metallics really look beautiful. What I like about these shades here, these lighter two metallics, they're very close to my skin tone, but they have some beautiful depth to them. I feel like the mattes, the last two over here, they got a little close, so they're not as neat as the others. I apologize, but I feel like they're really nice, and I feel like they blended beautifully on the eye. To me, I don't care what they swatch like, how do they actually wear on the eye? I'll definitely let you know my thoughts on this. I feel like everything I picked up today, I'm not disappointed in at all. I'm in love with the lip products, in love, but you know I have a weakness for lip products. I really like the look on my eyes, and this is the sort of palette that I could see myself reaching for every day. Super easy, effortless, and the sort of palette, like even if I just wanted like a 2-shade look, you know, this kind of warm tone here or the brown with a sparkle would be an easy look, or even just that brown kind of just in the crease to create a little bit of shadow. This is a sort of everyday makeup I love. I love the quality, I love the packaging, I love how tiny it is. Better pat goes my little heart. Not gonna lie, I think this is great. I'm curious about how this mascara wears because I do have a very watery left eye. I have learned that their Illustrative liner I can't draw like a full cat eye with because my left eye is like, really? You say you don't go anywhere? I can do that. I can make you budge. So I just use it to line my lashes with, and I feel like it gives me a nice definition. It makes my lashes look just a little bit longer. But their blush, this is me without any sort of highlight. I love how glowy this blush is. So in love. I really feel like Cosmetics hits it out of the park with their thoughtfully curated everyday essentials. That's how I feel like this range is becoming to me. Things that I perpetually want to reach for because the quality is good, packaging is beautiful, but packaging is secondary. How does it wear? I have really fallen in love, and I love the look that I'm wearing today because this would be like my go-to nude lipstick, a pinky nude, and I love this really soft kind of ethereal eye. I know that this lighter Magic Hour eyeshadow is the way that I would get the most use out of it. I wanted to get the one in Faded Clementine, but it's like, those just aren't my shades. So I love everything I've tried. If you have any favorite shades or products from Cosmetics, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you've been curious wanting to try it, I would say it's worth it. The quality is amazing. I feel like their customer service is really good. I haven't tried a product that hasn't gotten along with my skin yet, and I feel like it's worth my time and my money, which is why I just continue to delve into more and more and more of their products. So thank you so much for watching today. I will leave those 3 previous M Cosmetics videos linked specifically in the description bar if you want to watch them. I'll see you again soon. Have a great day.